Hello everybody, I know it's been a while since I did a layout share video. I've been doing some layouts, and you know me, sometimes I'm in the mood to do a video and sometimes I'm not, and I have to get in the mood. But today I'm in a pretty good mood for probably obvious reasons. Some of you may not agree with it, some of you may, but I got the Supreme Court, I'm trying to blink here. The Supreme Court legalized same-sex marriages in all 50 states across the country, and I'm happy about that because I'm not in a relationship. I'm still single, but I'm happy because if I decide to get married someday, I can. But I know some family members are not going to be thrilled if I do that one day because they're very religious people. So, and I still love them no matter what. They have their views and their opinions, and that's what their beliefs are. So, I hope one day my family will be happy for me, no matter who I love. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I might do another video going into depth of what I just talked about because I had a family member that kind of disagreed with it, and I thought even though she was a lizard, she was okay with that fact because I'm gonna do another video on that. So if you guys wanna listen to that video, watch out for that video, and I'll talk a little bit about what I'm thinking about some family members of mine and everything. But anyway, I come on here because I'm in a pretty good mood today. I have a lot of videos I'm probably gonna be uploading in the next few days, but I want to do this layout share, so I'm gonna do this layout share and shut up about everything else. So I got in the mood to do this layout. This is a distant cousin of mine. She is like a. This is Lydia Margaret Kohn Good. She is my paternal, paternal great great grandmother's first cousin. Yeah, it's her first cousin because her dad and my great grandfather Isaac Cohan and her dad are, I think, brothers, if I can remember right. And I found this on Ancestry.com, the picture of her, and she has a very interesting story. And the reason why I brought up my family and their issues with it is I don't think if they would have looked back at our history, some of our relatives back in the past, like our distant relatives or anything, some of them married their first cousins, and this lady here, who is my third or fourth cousin. She married her first cousin, and I guess they were in love, but then they realized they were religious people, and they realized they were living in sin. So after they had their 7 kids, and they were married for a while, and the kids were grown up and moved out of the house and married and had kids of their own. Her and her husband are first cousins, and they decided to divorce because they thought it was a sin. And that's kind of why I brought up in the beginning about same-sex marriage and how some of my family members posted, not some, only one so far posted about her views and that she thinks it's a sin, but she also thinks lying and divorce are a sin. And I had to go, well, if you think lying, murder, and divorces are a sin, well, we have a couple of divorces in our family. The, the girl who posted that is my cousin, and her grandfather and her grandmother divorced. Her grandmother walked out on her grandfather, so they divorced. So she said she's a sinner too. She's not perfect, and I'm happy that she said she's not a perfect person either. She is a sinner too. We all are in our own way. Nobody's perfect, no matter if you're religious or not. And that's kind of why I kind of dove into this, because she is probably not perfect. She probably fell in love with somebody who was her first cousin. They decided to marry, and I guess it was common back then that not like nowadays we can go online, they can meet people close by, go to the same school. Back then, people lived like 1,000 miles apart, and that's how you kind of married in your family. And her uncle, who was my great 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 grandfather, Isaac Kohn, he married 3 times. He married his first wife, who was his first cousin. She was a Kohn too, and they married. And they had one daughter, and then she died about a year after their daughter was born, and he remarried to his second wife, who was my great 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 grandmother, and then their first child was my great great grandmother. So, so we do have some sinners in our families, if you want to say sinners. Nobody's perfect, and that's a great example of the day that no one's perfect. That people fall in love with people they're in love. It doesn't matter if you're in love with the person. You can't help who you fall in love with. And I guess she can help who she fell in love with. And where I got this, I wanted to do this picture of her for the very longest time, and finally I saw a video called Katie Scott. It's not a video called. It was a video from a woman named Katie Scott on YouTube, who I described to. She does layout classes videos in real time, meaning she doesn't do editing, she doesn't do any of that. She just talks like I'm talking now, but she does her layout. She does like how you're talking to your friends on the phone or on Skype or wherever. If you're talking to them next to you, that's what she does. She just talked about her day, talked about her layout, talked about what she's doing, talked about really anything, and I find it really interesting. Her videos are pretty long, longer than mine. They're like an hour and 50 some minutes. Some are like 50 or 60 minutes long, longer than most of my videos. And I got this idea from her. She was doing a heritage layout of her great great uncle, great 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 uncle, great great uncle on World War II. I got this idea from her, and I kind of scap-lifted her idea. I think she got it from somebody else too. And she did a timeline, like she did dates, and she did a little timeline, like a little bio, a little summary of the person during that time. So I did like Lydia. I did when she was born, who her parents were, and how many brothers and sisters she had. Then I did how long she lived in the area, who she married, and how many kids they had when they divorced. And then right here, I don't know if you can see that, I put how she's related to my line, the Stillwell line. And I put like she's the niece of Isaac Jackson Kohn, who is my third great grandfather. Then she is the first cousin of Mary Alma Kohn Stillwell, who is my second great grandmother, and she is the second or first cousin once removed, if you want to say geology term, but I would say just second cousin, but in actuality, I think it's first cousin once removed. But I put second cousin. She of John C. Stillwell, who is my great grandfather. It is my grandfather's father down here on the bottom. It would be first cousin once removed to her, but I just put second cousin. So she would probably be like my third cousin of my grandfather, fourth cousin of my dad, and probably my fifth cousin of me. But I think in geology terms, it'd be like first cousin, second cousin. First cousin once removed, like first cousin twice removed, third removed, fourth removed, something like that. But I just put second, third because it'd be more better for people to figure it out. What I used was the papers I used. This paper here, I found kind of what she did. This paper is from the color box. It is the early century something paper line. Had like vintage. It was vintage treasure. The background paper is from vintage treasure color box. This little notebook scripted, I call it a ledger, but it's like a notebook paper. I cut it down. It was 12 by 12, but I cut down I don't know what size, but size to fit this paper. So, and I kind of trimmed the bottom so I can move it down, because she had like where this paper was sticking out, then she had like another paper on here and a couple of embellishments, but I didn't do exactly like she did. I did it kind of differently. Like this notebook paper, well, this 12 by 12, this paper right here that looks like a notebook paper, an old vintage notebook paper, that is from, I can't remember, I want to say, die cut with a view handloom stack I got. This paper is from, it has the floral, Ventures floral, kind of clothy looking background. I made that with the picture. That is from the paper studio. I got a single sheet of that. It was like 50 cents from Hobby Lobby. That's what paper I used. And I just use clear photo corners, even though this is a copy and I can get more copies. I use clear photo corners because if I want to take the picture out and have other people to scan it or copy it, they can. But I just use clear photo corners. So that's what I did. And I used some washi tape. This is like a red floral washi tape. I tore some a little bit off, put it on the edge to get it a decorative view. I think this is from the Teresa Collins Now and Then collection, washi collection, not collection bag. The Teresa Collins Now and Then washi tape, I think it is. I'm pretty sure. And then right here, this tape, I think it's from the Teresa Collins Now and Then. Probably it's a silhouette of, excuse me, of ladies in the 18th century, probably 19th century, and it kind of, this silhouette of Victorian ladies kind of match what this lady was. This lady was in Victorian time. So yeah, it's just a very simple layout. I give you a close-up view. Oh, hurry. So I put her full name, Lydia Margaret Kohn Good, and she married her first cousin. She has 7 kids, and she divorced her husband. Her husband remarried. I don't know if she remarried because the reason why they divorced, like I said before, is they were first cousins, and I thought it was a sin, so they decided to divorce. And I don't think she was very happy with her divorce. I think she kind of regretted that. I'm not sure. I don't think she ever remarried, but she is buried next to her youngest son who died of a terrible accident at a very young age, and she wanted to be buried next to him. But it said on findagrave.com, I found her grave on there, her grave, a memorial page on findagrave.com, and it said that there's no grave marker. So yeah, that is of Lydia Margaret Kohn Good, and I want to thank Katie Scott for doing that video and giving me an idea how to do this layout. And this will be going in my Still Heritage scrapbook scrapbook album, and this will also be going in the June on scrapbook.com. I'm kind of participating in the June Heritage Month Layout Challenge, and this will be going up on that forum, and as soon as I take a picture of it. And pictures, like I always say before, pictures will be there'll be the picture at the end. I'll show up like hard copies of the pictures at the end of both layouts I'm doing. I don't know if I did a video of this layout. If I did, I'm sorry. I'm going to be probably showing this again. I'm sorry if I showed this video before. Don't know if I did. I know I posted a picture on scrapbook.com and a chair on top on the gallery form there. I'm not sure if I did a video, but if I did, you'll be seeing it again. As some of you know, my mom's side, my mom's mom, she passed away in January, and I already did a layout of hers, so you can see my video, a few videos, and a few videos in my channel. You can see a video of the layout I did of her. This I wanted, since it was Mother's Day in May, I wanted to do a Mother's Day layout of my mother and my grandmother, just them. And it was hard to find pictures. I wanted to find a picture of my mom when she was a young girl with my grandma, but there's hardly any pictures of my grandma with just my mom, just her with my mom, or just her with my uncle when they were little kids. It's hard to find a lot of pictures of her with them when they were kids, but I found a few. This is the original picture of my grandma and my mother. This was taken at a cousin's wedding in like the mid, probably late 70s, shortly before my mother married my father, I think it was, or shortly before my mother and father met. I think this picture was taken. I think it was taken in 77. So I'm not sure. That is my mom. That is my grandma. This is the original picture. This is a copy of my mom and my grandma on my mother's wedding day. In October of '78, my mom married my father, and this picture was taken just before the wedding ceremony started. My mom and grandma started taking pictures together. And this is them on my mom's wedding day. And this picture right here is the very last picture of my grandma with my mom. My mom wanted to have a picture taken of her with her mother because she said I have a lot of pictures. And now she's glad she had me. I took that picture. It was in my grandmother's room at the nursing home. It was a beautiful nursing home. Each patient had their own little room, so it was very nice. This was the very last picture we took. I wasn't feeling that well that day. I think I ate a little too much. My belly was so full. I'm like, ugh. I wasn't feeling so well, but I went and visited my grandma. And this was taken, I think, in July or August of 2014. We went up to see my grandma, and also my dad's cousin came home. My parents wanted to go see her and her husband, because we're very close to my dad's cousin's family on that side of the family. And this is the very last picture they took, and it was in 2014, last summer. And it's my mom. My mom likes this layout I did of her and her mother. She goes, "Oh, that's nice." She's not. She likes it, but she kind of understands all the who got. She likes the butterflies that I put on. So yeah, I put some flat embossed stickers. These are from Antique Chic embossing sticker sheet. The little dresses. I want to do like a mother and daughter, so I kind of did her up, the mother a little bit higher and daughter a little bit lower, kind of give it kind of like a mother-daughter feel. I did home because my mom loves to go home and see her family, and that's not Michigan's always a home, but I think Sheboygan will be a home. And just a nice little cutout die cut shape here. Looks like a little flower symbol. Don't know this. This is a butterfly die cut, and this is the blue butterfly. It has kind of a sticker, but it kind of flaps out. The wings kind of flap out, gives it a little dimension right here. I did that. This sticker is from the Bella Boulevard sticker, 12 by 12 sticker sheet. I'm not sure. I kind of forgot. It's pink, little pinks with little pink polka dots because they're girls. Because I want to do kind of a girly layout. This is also from the Bella Boulevard 12 by 12 sticker sheet. These little, I'm not even showing it, these little flower corners. And the background paper, it is from the Creative Imagination, and it's the Dreamy Quilt design. I didn't cut these out with my punches. I don't have a punch like this or my Silk Cameo. This came like this. It's the Creative Imagination Dreamy Quilt background paper I used. This is from the Paper Studio. This kind of retro, kind of vintage look. It has like a flowery background. There's reddish paper right here. That is from the Paper Studio 1 and Color paper pack collection, I think. I'm not sure. This paper right here, the 6x6 little paper cutout sheet that I have, that's from the Antique Chic collection pack. It's little 4, I think 8x8 cutouts, and I trimmed it down a little bit. And then what I did was I took my black pen and it did stitches all around the paper and stitches all around papers here. On the top, you see little stitches there. I took my black pen, did little stitches. And then here, last but not least, these are the white American Crafts Remarks stickers, letter stickers. I also did the other layout I did with the black ones. Those are the black remark stickers. I've got to tell you about that. The other layout I just showed you, the Lydia Kohn good layout I showed you. That her letter stickers are also from the American Craft Remark stickers. I just did that in black and this in white. So yeah, there you go. There's this layout. Sorry if it's not a very good lighting. I hope you guys can see okay. There's that layout of beautiful ladies and my mom and grandma. And then this layout of Lydia, Margaret Kohn good. And these are what I said, the black letter stickers, the American Craft Remarks. These are what I did. I had to take a couple of white letter stickers and color in a black Sharpie because I was missing some letters. And so what I did was, since I had some white letter stickers of the same size, I just went and colored with my black Sharpie white letter stickers and put it on here so I have some. I think I was missing like a G and then two G's and I think no, I don't know, I can't remember. But yeah, these are my two layouts and I hope you guys enjoyed. And there'll be still pictures of the two layouts at the end of this video. And stay tuned, I'll be coming back with some more video to share with you in a little bit. Okay, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this layout and didn't mind me mumbling my words or weren't too bored. Alright, talk to you soon or in a few or whenever I say get another video load up. Okay, bye-bye.